All right, amazing people. I am Lorie Woodruff, and I wanted to say thank you so much for joining in on tonight's topic. Tonight's topic is about 10 recession-proof side hustles that you can start today. When I hear the word side hustle, I used to think it was a very bad word. I used to think it was, you got to work hard, like it's really bad. But actually, the definition of side hustle is a side gig, something extra that you're doing in addition to your full-time income to supplement your income. That's it. So when you hear those words, it's a personal love or hate of the word, but I wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page as far as where we are with money, where we are with finances. So before we start taking a look into all of those great options that we're going to talk about tonight, I want to welcome each and every one of you, whether you're working full-time, part-time, or you're not even working at all. This is going to be the conversation that you may need to hear because it will resonate with something, some gift that you have. Okay. Over the last couple of years, decades, really, the normal inflation rate has been anywhere between 3 and 4%. We get upset when the rise of 2020 happened, so that inflation took up almost to 20%. How you go from 3% to 20%, right? So real estate was on the rise. So for many of you who have properties, great, okay? But on the other side, if you're not on that other side and you were a renter and you were not on the side of real estate, you had to take a look and see, how are these things going to affect me? If the normal inflation rate is going at, let's say 4%, we can't even count 2020 because that just doesn't count as normal. Then we have to take a look at, what can I do to keep up with the rate of inflation? I can't just look at, well, my salary needs to go up at least 4% each year. No, because that's just leveling you out. You've got to have something else going on the side that will allow you to increase your income by at least 8% or higher every single year. It's got to be growing, right? And I don't think I'm the only one in the room that is fearful of what's going to happen tomorrow. So don't want you to be in that position. What I want to do is make sure that you are prepped. You are prepped and make sure that you are ready, that even if things were to increase at 10%, are you ready for that? Are you ready to have something to say, look, my full-time job is here and my side gig is doing X. So that can cover those bills. All right. So no matter what, don't get mad at the grocery store. Don't get mad because the movie theater went up. I went to the movies to see Wakanda and I'm like, this is how much the tickets are now? I'm like, dang. I'm thinking the tickets were like $7 or $8. The tickets were like $23. I'm like, listen, okay, I can't get mad. I have to keep up with what's going on. So as a real estate agent for the last 22 years, have commissions changed? No, they're the same. All right. But when we go inside stores and goods and services, dry cleaners, food, getting our car repaired, those guys have gone up on prices. What we have to do is put ourselves in a position to make sure that we are moving forward with inflation. Is that a deal? Is that a deal? So no matter what we're going to talk about today, we're not going to talk just about real estate. Yes, I've been working in the business for 22 years. Haven't really seen where we are right now. This is a first. What I do want to share with you is that there are ways that you can do excellent things right at home. You can do excellent things at home, right, Andrew? So that no matter what's going on outside, you'll be prepared. Don't get mad, right? Don't get mad. We're not going to get mad at anything out here. So let me get started with what's one thing that you saw that was a big jump over the last 2 years? Like, what did you have to pay for? And it was like, what? Eggs. Eggs. I stopped buying eggs. Now I just get egg whites. Gas. I know. Gas was just like, stop. But then it started coming back down. So again, it depends what side you're on. There's always buyers and there's always sellers. Bread. If you're on the side of the seller, then it's not a big deal for you. You got to keep up, but you got to, that price rolls down to your customers. So as a coach, when someone says, oh, $5,000, that's a lot for your services. Is it? When we're keeping up with inflation, is it really? Can I sustain living off of $99 consultations? No. So we have to, in whatever your service fees are as well, you got to make sure that you're staying on top of that. All right. What did you guys say? Bread, chicken wings, blueberries. How did blueberries go up? See, all of that stuff you're talking about, they're in the store. So I don't think that the merchant people are wanting to go up on these things, but they have to because they're being told that they have to increase their prices. All right. So let's get it popping. We're going to get it going. We're going to fix some of these issues that we have going on right now. I want to welcome everybody. For those that are on the line, I want to welcome each and every one of you that are on the line, and you will get this recording, I promise. You will get this recording, I promise. 10 recession-proof side hustles to start today. All right. That way you all can go into the holidays and you can say, well, I got some extra things that can take care of the greens and the macaroni and cheese. I got it. No big deal. All right. No big deal. I've been working 22 years in the real estate market, and over the last 10 years, been working with realtors and entrepreneurs to help market their brand online. So what that looks like is, for those individuals, those small entrepreneurs, business owners that are looking to get into business, I work with them so that I can help you with accountability, help you stay on top of your time, help you get on top of resources, and help you market your brand. Basically just, get you the confidence so that you can get out there and market yourself online. One of the biggest challenges entrepreneurs have is staying in front of trends. So that is one thing that I value is how to market yourself in the best way so that you can get out there. All right, you can get out there and get your money, get your message out there, One thing I wanted to share also is that as a real estate professional, over the last 2 years, I've also been working on how can I digitize my business. 2020 showed me a lot. And even though the real estate business was booming, there was a lot of business going on. That was not the problem. It was a personal shift for me to take a look and see if this could happen the way it did. I have to be ready if real estate is not popping like that, right? Does anybody ever feel like that? Like, okay, my job was okay. Maybe I wasn't okay during COVID. When that happened, you have to pivot and take a look and see the way things were going over the last 5 years, 10 years. I can't keep going like that. So for me, a lot of the things that I'm showing individuals is how they can put their business online. How can you be behind the camera? How can you be behind the laptop and still get paid if you were in Chile, if you were in Africa, if you were in Australia, you were in Canada? No matter where you are, you can still do something online that will reward you financially. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about some of the goals that we're going to hit today. 10 recession-proof side hustles. That's the goal, and I'm excited to bring that to you because people have these types of concerns going on. They're looking to purchase a home. Lorie, where am I supposed to get the deposit from? How can I get the 3.5% or 5% or 10% down payment together? I live off of X and I just don't see anything extra out of that. Okay, so that's some of the people right there. They've got a goal that they want to purchase a home. For those that are looking to purchase a car, okay, well, now if you haven't had a car payment in years and now all of a sudden the dealership is saying, all right, that car that you really like, it's going to be $500, $600, or $700 a month, whatever that figure is. You've got to now start looking to see what can I bring in my household that will take care of X amount of extra expenses. You got it? Because you should be at the point where your 9 to 5 takes care of the house, the expenses. But if there's anything extra that you want, oh, I want Netflix, I want to eat, I want eggs and bacon and all that. Okay, then that's where your side hustle has to come in to take care of the extra. For those that are starting a business, I commend you. This is huge. When you're starting a business, you're typically pulling money from your pockets. Your personal funds are typically there to handle a lot of the startup. Like Ari had mentioned, she's getting a phone number. So bit by bit, she's getting something for her business. All right. So this could be something where you're looking for something to pay for that business, the business expenses, the marketing, the Facebook ads, the Google ads, those type of things. And if you just want to pay some expenses, like those blueberries, the trip to the grocery store should not raise your blood pressure. It should not raise you should go in there with ease. I went in there at a grocery store and I'm just like, I don't even really have anything on the belt and it's $150. Cool. What business of mine, what stream of income of mine is going to work to make sure that is not a problem? The average millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. Not to say that we have to accomplish 7 tonight, but I want you to understand having one source of income is next to none, especially right now. It's suicidal. Can we agree on that? One source of income is rough. Let's be real. And if you just have one, then this one's going to be a great conversation for you so that you can at least start bringing in at least one more today. If not anything else, do not overwhelm yourself and say, Lorie says 7, so let me at least get all 7 of those 10 of those that are on her platform tonight. Nah, I need you to look at one. And the biggest thing is, I want you to focus on one thing that was on my spirit this morning was about your purpose. Your purpose. Your purpose has to be identified before you even try to focus on these options tonight. If you don't have a purpose and you're just getting up and it's just like, well, we'll see what happens today, then there's no idea of what's going to resonate with you. A lot of times when I'm talking to business owners, when we have a coaching moment, I'm speaking on your day-to-day income is working for, let's say, NASA. You work for NASA, you run accounting numbers all day, but you're passionate about opening a daycare. They don't even match. So there's something that's going to be out there that is on your heart that people say you do this like no one else. There's going to be something out there that you do better in your sleep than you do when you're up. Like you would do it with no money even asked. You probably do it now for free. God gave every one of us a gift. Every one of us a gift. So if my gifts will make room, then I need to figure out if God, what do you want me to do? Those are the type of things I want you to really go over the next couple of days. And by the end of the year, really identify what is your gift. Because your gift could be totally 180 from what you're doing right now, and that's okay. But you need to figure it out. When I figured out my gift was teaching, acting, writing, and making money. Teaching, writing, acting, and making money. So none of those things said real estate on it. None of those things said credit repair specialist on it, right? I didn't include that. But my gift was acting, making money, and teaching. So I had to dive into that and just figure out, what did God want me to do with teaching? And this is the type of platform that I'm doing now, teaching. So I want you to make sure you go over to my link in my bio and you fill out the Purpose Finder quiz. It's free. Do that for yourself because there's a lot of lost souls walking around. And you need to figure out what you are here to do so that any of these things may resonate with you on this list, these top 10 things on what's going to resonate with you. Okay. Once you develop your mind, God will deliver you to where you're supposed to go. But you got to get this developed first. You got to figure out some clarity on what am I supposed to be doing? So developing my mindset could simply mean, and I said it this morning in a post, could simply mean going to YouTube, typing in the URL, or typing in the search bar, affirmations, and then just listening to about 15 minutes of it, 15 to 30 minutes of it every single day. What does that look like for you? Oh, positive mindset, confidence. You're not so negative all the time. So there's going to be a huge shift in how you think about things, how you communicate with people. All right. So I want you to make sure that all of those things are also aware. Once you get developed here, you can help deliver other people. That's where the gift lies. But if you're not in the receiving mode of being better and improving yourself, then it's going to be super hard for you to help the next person. Imagine driving in the car. If you're driving in the fast lane and you're following somebody, you're going straight. They're going straight, you're going straight. Great, you're going in the right direction. It's easy to follow someone who's going in the same direction as you, right? But they're also in front of you, leading you. They're also in front of you, leading you. So I want you to think about if somebody was in front of you, zigzagging left to right, is that a car that you're going to follow? Is that someone that you typically would say, well, let me keep following them? No, if the person in front of you has no direction, they can't help you. So if you are that individual and you're like, I'm all over the place, I am here, I get up when I feel like it, and I just don't have any sense of my day. This conversation might be for you, love bug. And I say that with open arms, because these are the type of things that you've got to pay attention to. If a man is leading your household, is he zigzagging with, well, we're going to do this, then we're going to do that. If a woman is leading in the household and she's left, right, left, how is she going to lead her children? How is she going to lead her children? So what I'm saying is, once you get developed, then you can help deliver other people. You got it? Does that make sense before we get started in learning about money? Entrepreneurs, content creators, I've got something just for you. Now, I've been hearing a little bit of buzz around town that you're having a little bit of complication with social media. It's not browsing and looking at content. You're having some complications with posting on your own page. I've got you covered. I want to be able to help. So I've created Unleash the Post. These are done for you posting so that you can copy and paste the content right onto your own Facebook, Instagram page so that you can create more engagement, get more followers, and definitely get more sales. Now, I'm running just a special just for you, $1. $1. Give us a try for 1 week and you'll be able to take a look and see if this is going to work out for you. So for 1 week, it's only $1. If you plan to continue with us, $49 every single month, and you'll get the emails delivered to you once a week. If not, no obligation. You gave it a try. Nope, no obligation. But make sure you check out Unleash the Post, and we'll make sure that your posting stay fresh on your page every single week. Now, let's get back to the episode. Andrew, why are you going to call the police? We got to be intentional. So that's why, just because I'm talking about money today, I just don't talk linear. Okay, you have to be in a position and ready to receive it first, and then it'll make more sense in the long run. All right. So Andrew, don't call the police on me. For those that are on Instagram, those that are on Wisdom, please come on over to my, please come on over to the Linktree link, and come on over because I have a lot to share on the Zoom. So make sure you come and register for that and come on board. I'll let you in the room. All right. Hey guys. All right. Welcome. Yeah. So I want you to focus on that. Men, I'm speaking to you, men. If you're zigzagging, she's not going to follow you. Women, if you're zigzagging, he can't rock beside you because you're zigzagging. So develop what is needed first to make you a better person, to make you a better communicator, to make you a better friend, to make you a better spouse. Be in position so that when these financial opportunities come, it'll be easier for you to receive because you're already developed. You're already ready for it. I just don't want to talk to the person who's not ready financially to take on these goals that we're going to talk about tonight. All right, so let's get started. Let's get started. All right. It is now 7:30. And we probably got a good hour. So if you guys are ready to rock and roll, let's get started with the 10 resources, the 10 resources that we're going to talk about tonight. It's going to be recession proof for you. We ready? You guys got pen and paper. Let me know if you got a 1 in the chat box, if you got a pen and paper, because I'm going to go and I'm not going backwards. I'm not going to go backwards. So let me know that you are ready to receive, that you are ready to receive. Put a 1 in the chat box if you are ready to receive. You're ready? You ready? Xenia's ready. All right. This is a very hot topic, and I'm glad to give it to you guys. Thank you very much. Number 1, tonight, we're going to talk about digital products. Number 1, okay? I want you to think about digital products in that the way that looks. You can do everything that I'm sharing with you, but I need you to only think, can I rock this in my existing business, or does it work standalone because I'm connected to it some kind of way? I don't want you just to say, well, I can do it. I want you to know, because of an extension of your existing business, this could work. This could work, okay? So in the chat, put some of your industries in the chat box. I want to make sure that I'm talking to the right person. Put some of your businesses in the chat box so I can see who we can talk about. Digital products come in so many different ways, of course. Courses, meaning if you are a consultant, if you're a real estate agent, you could teach a course on investing process. How about the buying process? How about the selling process? Okay. Or how about, let's do a little bit more specific on the short sale or investing, wholesaling in properties. Okay. Thank you. So what if you got an ebook that was an extension of who you are? I love it. Thank you, Linda. Linda made it. So let's just say you have, no one cares about business cards anymore. Is that safe to say? We don't care about those. We don't really care about those. I figured that. See, Xenia gave a perfect example of what I'm talking about. You are in one area, real estate. Okay. Well, that's a big word, but let's just say you got an ebook that talked about wholesaling or investing. Do you have any of those? Okay. I love it. Realtor and mental health therapist. Okay. So how about we go to a website called plrhustle.com. I'm throwing these resources out because you guys are going to be online tonight. PLR Hustle is a platform where you can go to get ebooks that are already done for you. So you're thinking, I don't have time to write a book. I want to write a book. I'm supposed to be writing a book. My girlfriend said I'm supposed to be finishing this book. How about you go there and already buy it already done? Okay. Now, an ebook is going to come in a variety of different pages. It's going to have different topics, but I want you to go to plrhustle.com. plrhustle.com has a variety of different industries: real estate, fitness, science, religion, credit, real estate. So all of these different things are on PLR Hustle. So what they did was they're going to give you private label rights so that you can purchase a book. Let's say it's $7.99, $14.99. Let's say you buy that one book that's already done for you. And let's just say you're a real estate agent. So you're browsing through and you're looking, you put real estate in the search bar. So you see what comes up. Now, the problem is you can't see all the content of what's inside of the book, but does it really matter if you already know what's the outside it's going to be talking about? They're talking about real estate investing, flipping, okay? You need one signature book. You need one book. If you had one book that was $7 and you resold that book for $27, for example, Let's say you resold that book to your audience for $27. $27, let's say 10 people in one day bought your book. That's $270 every day. $270 Monday, $270 Tuesday, all during the week. If you did that for a year, you're looking at clearly $98,000 in income just from one ebook. You didn't write the book. You didn't write the book. So what I would suggest is this. This is what I would suggest. If you are going to get the ebook, you buy it. You get with someone on Fiverr or Upwork so that they can change the cover. Change the cover, put your name on it. Now you're an author. You want to change the cover so it's something that resonates with you. I would go to Grammarly or have an editor fix the grammatical errors that's on the inside of the book. Have a formatter fix the book to put the table of contents in there, to also put in any images, make the book a little bit more sexier to look at. All right. So here's the thing. You bought it for $7. You've got a graphic artist even to fix the cover for maybe $25. You got a formatter and an editor to fix the inside of the book, which probably is about $25 to $50. You are inside with that book for less than $100. Less than $100 to make one signature ebook to complement your business. Forget the business cards. Get an ebook. All professionals should have one. All right. So now you've got a website. We can talk a little bit more about marketing that book later, but you can go to places like Gumroad to market the book. You can go to Shopify because they allow you to sell digital products. I'm giving you guys everything tonight so that you can be a badass out here and get these hustles done. All right. There should be nothing on the table as far as I don't know. Copywriting, the book, you have private label rights. So if you make any edits to the book, it's your book. Okay. You have it's a PLR book. So private label rights give you the right to do whatever you want with that book. Got it? So it's no problem. All right. And I have an ebook that goes over every step of the way, and I'll share that with you later so that you can go out there and market it properly. But that's just the major things. Is you can create courses. You can create, if you're a consultant, you can do that. I did a lot of courses right here on Zoom and resold them, and I'm still selling them today. You can do an ebook. I bought the credit repair ebook. I made some changes to the inside of the book, but I got it from PLR Hustle. Look at the cover of that credit repair book. That's not my cover. That's not the cover that I chose, but you can customize your own cover. Put your name on the front and bam, now it's your book. You got it? So we guys got that? So yeah, that's why you want to go to places like PLR Hustle, because if you have private label rights, you have the rights to do anything with that book. If you're going to give it away for free, what I would suggest at least $4.99 and up that you can charge people. Okay. But have some kind of signature book that you have. That's how you make money in your sleep. That's how you wake up and you're like, wow, where did that sale come from? Where did that come from? It's because someone was on your website, someone was on your Linktree link, and they discovered, oh, this is a book that I really want. All right, you guys ready for the next one? After digital products, I'm looking at print on demand. Number 2 is print on demand. So I want to use this shirt, for example. All right. One of my mentors, Justin Owens, created this shirt. Print on demand allows you to create a logo. All right. So let's just say this is the logo that was created. Print on demand is simply you work with the store such as Shopify. Shopify is the leading company where a lot of e-commerce is done. You can sell lots of different things on Shopify. So let's just say you wanted to start a t-shirt business. Okay. You want to start a t-shirt business. You're a real estate agent, so you have a special slogan that you have. Okay. Or, selling in heels, or, whatever it is that you have as a slogan, come up with that. Now, this logo, if I create a Shopify account, which is $29 a month, I could go in there and I can see what t-shirts do I like. So they're partnered with companies like Printful. They're Princy or what is this? TSpring, excuse me. So that when you need to get printing done, you don't have to worry about having a whole bunch of t-shirts in the back of your house. You don't need to worry about, oh, I only have 3 mediums left, I need some smalls. So print on demand is an interface where it allows Shopify to sell your product, your finished product. On the back end, what's happening is, let's just say Lester goes to the store, to your Shopify store, and he sees this shirt. He clicks on it, he wants it in large, bam, he puts his credit card information in now. Because Printful is the printing arm of Shopify, Printful is going to get the order, print the shirt, mail it to Lester. And if there's any issues of, hey, it's too small or it's too big, they'll handle the returns. All you had to do was upload one thing. So it doesn't have to just be t-shirts, right? It could be mugs, it could be leggings, it could be hats, it could be pillows. You could do a pillow like that and put your logo on it and give it away in your store. So I'm telling you, if you were to get with Fiverr, which is a company where you can get inexpensive logos done, maybe $55 to get a logo. That's all you spent. And people, you could have your own t-shirts, leggings, mugs, all of that stuff. You can upload that logo on tons of different accessories. Does that make sense? Oh, didn't know that. That's good. Free 120-day membership. I love it. Check the chat box, you guys. And normally they give away 2-week free trial for you to kind of sample things out. But if you know you're going to use Shopify, be ready with your logo so that you can make best use of that time. Thank you, Zanya, for sharing that. I like that. So for business owners who don't have a store open, make sure you copy that link that she put in there right there. All right. So print on demand is another great way that you can make extra money, recession proof. People are always going to be buying clothes. Nothing you got to worry about. People are always going to be buying clothes, always. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Let's talk about selling your credit. Let's talk about selling your credits. Printful prices are better, but one thing I want to share with you is when you are getting samples of the t-shirts, please get them before you put them live on your store. I have gone through so many different brands of different t-shirts. Like I know for women not to use, what is that? Gildan, right? So I know that I like Bella or Next Level for women's t-shirts to put on my store. So there's certain things that you can pick out the different brands. You can have children's, women's, unisex. Make sure that you are sampling it. You get it at a reduced price through Shopify, through Printful, and test it first before you just put everything live on the website. Because remember, these t-shirts are a reflection of you. So don't put some junk on there that's like, the material is falling apart. You know, don't put something on there that's trash. Make sure you test it and you like it. Okay. So back on track, selling your credit. Number 3, next recession side hustle that you can do is sell your credit. How many people have credit cards that they're not even using? They're not even using. So if you have a credit card, let's say, for example, with Bank of America or Discover or Barclays, this link right here with Tradeline Supply is going to give you access to opening the conversation with them. They are a broker. They're basically a broker because they're marrying buyers that need credit, and they're marrying sellers who have great credit trade lines to lend out and to sell. So let's just say a buyer needs a trade line to get better credit score. They don't have much credit. They haven't had a lot of trade lines that have been open. So a trade line is your car loan, your credit cards, anything that is reflecting on your credit report is a trade line. So if you don't have a lot of credit, then sometimes you might need to borrow some credit and have it placed upon your credit. We've talked about this before. So if I need to buy it, there is a marketplace where I can go and see on trade line supply, there are people that are selling their credit. Whatever that price is, I'll buy it and it will be reflective on my credit report for 2 months. For 2 months, I will see credit card, let's say Bank of America had a $10,000 limit. It's been open for 5 years. That's going to show on my credit report because I needed it to boost up my score. Now, on the other end, the seller, because you're thinking security, what's going on with my credit? The seller of that has nothing to do with you, all right? Their credit is never affected. There's no cards or information that's ever given out to the buyer. The broker is just going in between marrying someone who needs credit, the trade line is placed on their credit, and they're marrying the seller of that credit card, and you get paid. You get paid for at least those 2 months that somebody needed to borrow your credit. So you have family members who do this for free. This is a business that basically will do it. If you don't have uncle or auntie or somebody that will add you as an authorized user, Trade Line Supply will add you as an authorized user on someone's account. Does that make sense? Okay. Question. Good. Okay. So I've done it twice. I've been a buyer and I've used Trade Line Supply. It helped increase my credit score that I needed for financing during that time. So give them a call if you're interested in selling your credit. You've got a lot of people who are seniors that have amazing credit and aren't doing anything with it. You have some 20, 30, 40-year-olds. This is a business. You don't need to talk to anyone. It's all done online. So go to bit.ly/Trade Line Supply and get more details on how you can sell your credit. I bought a trade line for $300 some. Not that the seller got all of that, but they got a percentage of that money. They've got some selling for higher than that, $700, $1,100. The seller will get a portion of that. You did nothing except extend your credit to someone who needed it. That's it. All right, we're moving along. Next one is affiliate links, which are my favorite. Writing. So Zania, this is for you. You like writing. So there are sites out here like WordPress, medium.com, where you can put all of your heart into writing whatever you need to. Now, here's where it becomes intentional. Here's where it becomes intentional. You do understand that people are not just writing, oh, let me just tell you what's on my heart today. Like they're not always. If you pay attention to blogs or YouTube, when people are doing YouTubes, they're not just giving just because they want to. In the description, they're typically referencing what they talked about in that video, right? Same thing in a blog. I could talk about, oh, let me tell you a story of how my credit sucked and what I did to fix. And then there's a here with a hyperlink. If I click on that, I bet you that is their affiliate link taking me somewhere where if I sign up, they will get a portion of that. So for your favorite stores, I want you to start thinking about it. The places where you shop, the places where you frequent. If you're giving them money, I want you to look at their website and scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. If anywhere says affiliate down there, then they have an affiliate relationship potential for you. Okay, so let's just say you shop a lot at a hair place, all right, and I want to buy some hair. Well, if I look at the bottom of that, I'm like, well, if I promoted this hair bundle place, do you think that I can get paid off of it? If I just talk about how my experience was, or just talk about hair, period. If I reference that link in my blog, and if somebody clicks on that link and they like it too, and they buy it, that's money for you. So Zanya, write your heart away. Now you understand some of the reasons why some of these blogs are really out here, because they're making an income by simply embedding affiliate links to places that they frequent and places that will pay them for mentioning their name, basically. You got it? Entrepreneurs, content creators, I've got something just for you. Now, I've been hearing a little bit of buzz around town that you're having a little bit of complication with social media. It's not browsing and looking at content. You're having some complications with posting on your own page. I've got you covered. I want to be able to help. So I've created Unleash the Post. These are done for you posting so that you can copy and paste the content right onto your own Facebook, Instagram page so that you can create more engagement, get more followers, and definitely get more sales. Now, I'm running just a special just for you, $1. $1. Give us a try for 1 week, and you'll be able to take a look and see if this is going to work out for you. So for 1 week, it's only $1. If you plan to continue with us, $49 every single month, and you'll get the emails delivered to you once a week. If not, no obligation. You gave it a try. Nope, no obligation. But make sure you check out Unleash the Post, and we'll make sure that your posting stay fresh on your page every single week. Now, let's get back to the episode. I love affiliates. This is an affiliate link with Tradeline Supply that I shared with you. That's an affiliate link. Okay, so if you sign up for that, I'm just letting you know, Tradeline Supply will be giving me something off of that. Thank you very much. So you can do the same thing where you can get set up with places that you frequent. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and see if they offer affiliate relationships. Because if you're going to be talking about them, you might as well get paid for it. And if they're willing to give you we'll give you a percentage, or we'll give you $10, $50, whatever, we'll give you a certain percentage of sales, then you want to get that URL link and you just start to embed it wherever you want. All right. And I'll show you on my Linktree page when we finish up how I put those affiliate links in my Linktree link. All right. Speaking of money, let's keep it moving. A lot of you were on Instagram and a lot of you were on Facebook, but you're not using it to the best of your abilities. You're not. And I think you want to start getting paid from Instagram, right? It's a possibility. I got a check for $158. That's grocery money, but I got $158 simply because Meta said thank you for putting content on their platform. Instagram and Facebook, they're hungry for content. So I've talked about this before. This is one of the things that you want to know. If Facebook is willing to pay you, why aren't you giving it more content? So this is a way. Also, Instagram Reels. Everything is reelable. Reelable, all right? An image doesn't have to just be a post. An image can actually be a reel. And I have a Reels course inside my masterclass. So if that is something where you're like, I need to monetize it, I'll make sure that I give you guys the access to that for 40% off. 40% off so that you can at least get on top of how Reels works. But you don't have to post everything as a post. I stopped doing images as post. Everything is a reel, even if it's a stationary picture. You got it? Because if everything is in the category of reels, you can now see more people are looking at your stuff more than you think. Because if I look at the reality of looking at Instagram, okay, it's got 16 likes. But if I hit the 3 buttons on the right-hand side, if I tap that photo and hit the 3 buttons, if I view insights, I'll see 252 people it reached. Everybody's not liking your shit. That's okay. They're watching you, but that doesn't mean that 16 people only saw your post. So to get more availability of eyes on your information, you want to make everything a reel. Okay? Whatever your business is. What music? I don't have any music on. Is there music playing, y'all? Do y'all hear music in the background? Gary.
No, ma'am.
Gary, what are you doing over there? All right, good. Let's keep it moving. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so we're clear on Instagram. Again, I have a whole masterclass on that, how to look at Instagram and how to monetize off of that. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Gary, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe you got something, you got another app up. You got another app up. All right, let's talk about event spaces. Many of you have homes that you could be leasing out space. Now, I don't want to focus on Airbnb because that's too easy, but in different areas, we got people that are in different parts of the world that are tuning into this video. So I don't want to focus on the overnight stay people. I want to focus on, you know what? I have a bedroom. I have a basement that I could deck out as a content creation space. I could make this basement rentable for podcasters. Maybe a photographer needs to use my basement just for a couple of hours to do a photo shoot. I love event spaces. Peerspace is one of the top places that I go if I need a meeting space, a photography, if I need to do a photo shoot. All right. If I need to do a photo shoot somewhere, I want it to be something different, you know, something that doesn't have just white background. So you could turn one of your rooms into an event space. Put that room, take pictures of, you know, all angles of it and put it on peerspace.com. Now you're not worrying about, well, these people are nasty and they clogged up the toilet, or these people, you stole the towels. It's cruddy stuff that people do in Airbnbs. But if you just have a schedule of, hey man, you guys are only going to be here for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, or 8 hours for your event, then they're out. They're not staying overnight. So if you've got that kind of space in your home, again, it's not costing you anything. It's actually paying probably the rent space for just that unoccupied room that you have. All of us have rooms in our house, in our homes, in some area that we're not using. That space someone needs, and they will pay you for it. All right. So these are the sites that you can go to. You can definitely go to airbnb.com, VRBO. And the first one I would go to would be peerspace.com. All right. We're getting close to the end. Let's talk about some low and medium content books that you can put on Amazon, KDP. Amazon is looking for content, right? Remember, they just used to be a book platform. Can you create, Sonia? Can you create notebooks? Can you create a journal, a coloring book, puzzles, activity books, one time, and put it on Amazon? You can use places like bookvault.com, bookvault.com, and they will guide you through putting the cover together, putting the interior pages together, and then uploading it to Amazon all the way from beginning to end. So that is a wonderful site. I did it, posted something on there, and you got to think about things are seasonal. Things are seasonal, right? So if you go onto Amazon right now, you'll be able to see a lot of fall colors on the front of books, right? So you could do this, or you can hire someone on Fiverr or Upwork and say, look, I need an activity book for children. Holiday is coming up, so I just need a holiday theme to keep their asses busy. Got it? So then you want to do that for every season that comes up. You've got every month, you can basically just create one new idea and put it out there. But right now, you're going to have a lot of people that are flooding more to Amazon, especially because of the holidays. All right. Think about the journals, the booklets, right? These are low content books. Low content books, meaning there's only lines in the book. There's nothing in it. So low content books are your notebooks, things that have the repeat action, things that we like to write in, things we take to the meetings, things like that, journals. The medium content are the little bit more stepped up, where you've got the Sudoku, the activity, the puzzles. Bookball already has that stuff in there, y'all. It already has it in there. So it's just like drag and drop. Okay, so use that so that you can start having some digital products on Amazon, KDP. Even though you get some people that are getting thousands of views from that, you can have lots of money that comes through that if you're just creative. Once a month, you could just be creating one new idea, depending on the season. Valentine's Day comes up. You want to just have something with hearts and red stuff all over it. Y'all got me? All right, don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger, but feet. People were paying for feet. So your feet. You don't have to show your face. Some of you've got some feet that you would think, nobody wants my feet. There are people out here who want to see your feet. And I would say, don't be critical of what it is. People are making thousands of dollars. I'm talking 5 figures a month just by selling their feet. I already signed up for mine. I already created my seller account. I already took my feet pictures. I have no shame. My feet will be in there and y'all will never know it. Okay? You'll never know it. Go to feetfinder.com, look at all the details. It ain't hard, but for you to be a seller, I think it's like $4.99 a month to maintain that membership, and you can just be as creative as you want with your feet. All right. I put some pink pumps on. I had some different fishnets on mine. I was just jazzing my feet up. Feetfinder.com. All right. So that's what I did to just put that aside, but that's very easy to do. Okay. Thank you. And for, again, men's feet are on there. Women's feet are on there. People have different fetishes. Just let them be. And you think my feet, there's people on there with unpolished toes. All right. They're looking rough. So don't be critical of yourself. Just do it. Just do it and just jump and figure out the rest of the details along the way. Okay. All right. We're getting near the end. I hope some of these things have been helping. Has anyone gotten anything that's like a moment of, I can do that? Did anybody have anything where like, I'm going to do that? And I got some more. I got a few more. Taskers.com. TaskRabbit.com. I'm sorry. I use TaskRabbit a lot. So Taskers, imagine you go into this website and you have access to people who are putting up Christmas trees, shopping, admin work, personal assistant, movers, anything that you can think of, a job duty is on TaskRabbit.com. So if you're in that position, you're like, you know what, I'm a virtual assistant. I need to put my services as many places as possible. TaskRabbit.com. Because if I'm going onto the app to buy some kind of service, Gwen, then I'm going to be looking at all of the virtual assistants that are possibly in my area. Got it? So put yourself in as many places as possible where you can get notified. And for those that are using sites like Fiverr, which I'm going to bring up shortly, and Upwork and TaskRabbit, in your link tree, in your link, which has all of your links, you should be putting where you work. You should be putting your profile link in those links. And I'll show you how to do that. You should be putting that everywhere, so that if somebody comes to you on social media, they will be able to know, oh, wow, she's a virtual assistant. I didn't even know that. They click on your button, boom, they can get next to you to see how they can work with you. If somebody was just looking on Fiverr, they wouldn't know that you have an Instagram account. But if I'm on Fiverr and I'm looking for a virtual assistant, you're going to pop up, boom, now you're there. I need you to be everywhere. And TaskRabbit is one of those sites that you can go to post your job? Good. Y'all got feet out there. You got your duties out there. I like it. TaskRabbit.com. Now, every time that you know that you've got pets. All right. How many of you love pets? Gwen, you should be on there. Yes. I love dogs, right? But I may not want to always have 3, 4 dogs in my house. I may just want to have a little bit at a time. Just say, you know what, that's enough. But I can get paid for pet sitting. So for those people who love dogs, cats, but you know you just can't have a whole bunch of them in the house all the time, it's like babysitting pets. So rover.com is a site that you can go to. I go there because I was looking for a place where I could get someone to watch Winnie. I was going out of town. Again, the heart of this world are pets and children, not in that order, but pets. People are always needing pet coverage. So why don't you have a service where you can actually sit for these dogs? And I love it because it's not in a kennel. It's not in a, overwhelming place for people's pets. It's actually in your home. So rover.com is a great place. It's in your private home. You can set up the parameters of what you like, and you can meet the dog before they come. And, if it's a good match, and you say, all right, well, go and bring it. I know you're going on vacation for a week. Got it. They get paid pretty good money. So per day, just think about it. If someone's going away for a week and of course you got to split with Rover, but whatever that split is, imagine if you were charging, let's say $60 per day. 60 times a whole week is pretty good money just for watching a dog. So how many times can you do that? So rover.com is a beautiful site. They're in your home, and you get to, just play mommy and daddy for a little bit. But you get to give the pet back. You give the pet back. And that's the best part about it. All right. So let's talk about these for those that have administrative things that you do. I want you to reach down, and I want you to really understand when we first got at the top of this conversation, there are some gifts that God gave you. And if he gave you the ability to sell houses, but you're also a great writer, gave you the ability to write, but you're also great with children, you need to dig down and figure out whatever that gift is. Somebody on Fiverr is looking for you. Someone on Upwork is looking for you. TaskRabbit, they're looking for you. So these are the type of things where you say, well, you know what? Never thought about putting my services out there for hire. And if someone is looking for a writer, a proofreader, a copywriter, a voiceover person, there are so many different things. Let's just say you do great graphics. You need to be putting your services out there on these 2 platforms, and you wait. And you just wait. And the only thing about it is that it's not a job, so it's a gig. So if, let's just say I'm looking for someone to proofread my ebook, right? I need someone to make sure everything is dotted, the sentences are correct. Great. I need an editor. So an editor, at the convenience of their own time, they're going to let you know this is how much it's going to be for this particular job. This is the delivery time. And you as the customer, you have to figure out, is that price okay for you or not? You're in control of the price. So if you control that price, Zanya, where you say, well, it's going to be $50 to edit this particular document. Got it? Then that's $50 more than you would have made, because Fiverr gave you that business. They helped you get that business. So don't forget your gifts. Put them on Upwork as well, so that you can start getting some leads from people who need you. Okay. And I wanted to throw this in here. I'm definitely going to be doing another segment on income, but I wanted to at least get these 10 out for you, because these are important for you to get started with. There's one thing that probably resonated with you, but if you need to get some remote jobs, I've put these .coms on here, these websites that you can go to at Zuna.com, Arcadia.com, and of course, Indeed.com. These are sites that you can go to get remote job offers. All right. They're looking for people to do an array of different things. So these are sites that you can go to post your resume, post what you're looking for, and they will send you job offers on whatever marketing, whatever field that you're in. Okay. So how did this go for you all? Did it work? Did it work? Did we get some ideas flowing? Let me show you Linktree, what every business owner should have. I pray this is not the only thing you have, but I want to make sure that you've got a landing page where all of your links are on here. Let me show you what mine looks like and why you don't have to get a domain for everything that you do. You don't have to get it for everything that you do. You liked it? Thank you. There is, I'm gonna put this in here and you all can take a look. So Linktree is a free platform that you can go to, and it allows you to put in all of your links that you want people to get to know. You're welcome, Gary. I'm glad you can hear me. Let me show you what it looks like. So my tree goes to a page that looks like this. I've got my title at the top. I've got a slogan, inspiring people to move from where they are to where they want to be in life. I've got all of my social media links here. So that means I don't have to break out LinkedIn, Facebook. I don't have to link out buttons for all of that. You put in all of your social media URLs up here, so it's clean for someone coming to this page when they come to visit your site. So whenever somebody needs to get closer to my services, or hey, where is that? The link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. That's all you have to do. They'll find it. So tonight, the webinar, they can go here and register off of that. I already put that button on here. If you want to learn how to acquire your own e-commerce business, I have that button going to that landing page. So you really don't need to have a .com or a go to GoDaddy to get a domain for everything. Linktree is like the best thing ever. Okay, so for those people that have not done the Purpose Finder quiz, please come here under check out all my referrals. Please do this for yourself, because you're going to have to figure out, what am I supposed to be doing in life? To answer that question, you wake up every day and you go to work, but what is your purpose? So I want you to scroll down here under there, under check out my referrals, take this quiz, take the Finding Your Purpose quiz. It's free. It's getting clarity on what you should be doing. It's going to be 4 questions that's going to ask you what you're going to be doing in life, and you'll figure it out. And you may be surprised that it's not what you're doing 9 to 5. It's not. That's what pays you. Your side gig is typically that transition of where your heart is. What do you want to be doing every day without a problem? This is typically what your side gig is about. Side gigs could just be, I just want money. But side gigs are typically, you know what? I can't do this full time quite yet, but I can do it on the side. And then if for whatever reason, if I had to jump out there and this had to be my full time, I could do it. Sometimes you all think that getting fired or you getting let go from a job is a bad thing. I look at it, the glass is half full. Good. It had to happen for you to move into what you're supposed to really be doing. What you're supposed to be doing. Okay. And as I mentioned, I wanted to share with you all You're welcome. I wanted to share with you all the website. My Shopify page is called theunleashedcollection.com. So to prepare for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday, I'm giving all of you 40% off of everything that's in the store. So for those that haven't checked out the business course that I was sharing with you to help you with Instagram and to really help you get your confidence together, your purpose together, and all of your business ideas and virtual assistants, like everything structured for your business, that Brand Accelerator Masterclass is $297, and you can get it for 40% off. So use the discount code HOLIDAY, and it expires on Monday. So that is at the unleashedcollection.com. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Gary. Let me put this in here. So if those that are looking to get any kind of ebooks or courses during this time, make sure that you check that out, because this is the time to start educating yourself. Some people need to know how to put my ebook together. I put that as a bonus actually inside this masterclass. But if you just want to get that as a standalone, I have the ebook in there. I think it's $47. If you just need to know, how do I put my ebook together? How do I edit it? And how do I market it? Go to the Unleashed Collection and just drop down to where it says books. And all of my ebooks are in here. Guys, these are the things that help your business grow when other things are not. When real estate was not moving like I wanted it to, I pivoted towards the digital products and the courses, because people were always getting education, always getting education. So how can they better what they need? Okay, credit repair, $49. Here's the secret lenders list that I came up with. This is a list so that when you're looking for funding, this will tell you what bureaus pull for each bank. So you can kind of get an idea, okay, well, Navy Federal, if I'm going for that, then I know I need to have my Experian together. It tells you in that book. For those business owners that need grants, that was an ebook that I put together last year. For those that need to start their business and figure out what tiers do I need to go through to get funding, this is the best ebook, because you've got to know the steps of where do I get my phone number from? Where do I get my virtual address from? All of these steps, and how do I build my business credit? Where do I get my domain from? All of that is in here. So 40% off everything, but here's the big baby right here, how to write your ebook in 48 hours or less. How to write your ebook in 48 hours or less. So if you just want that by itself, it's $47. It's still 40% off. So I gave that as a platform so that you all can see this is a Shopify store. And if you scroll down on any of the companies that you work with, like I said, remember, scroll all the way to the bottom, and typically down in the bottom will you see the word affiliates. If you see affiliate, then that means that they're offering an affiliate relationship with you. They will split some of their proceeds with you. All right, so scroll down. I'm not offering affiliates on mine, but I don't have that. But I just wanted to let you know, just pay attention to that. You said go back to the bags. Go back to the bags. All right, so we've got books in here to help your business grow. I show you how to get the ebook so that when you get your book off of PLR Hustle, you know what to do with it, how to market it. All right, so I'll give you step by step so that you can get your book out right before Friday, if you wanted to. Here are the business courses that we have, the t-shirts that I have here. These t-shirts here, I took some of them out because I'm in the process of updating it, but these are for children. These are the affirmation shirts that I love. These are for children. So it gives them some positive words. I am unleashed, I'm rich, I'm enough, I'm killing it, I'm powerful. So all of that is on a t-shirt for the kiddos. Let's go back because she wanted to take a look at the bags. The bags are not your Louis Vuitton bags, but they've got some positive words on it. All right. So these are the kind of products. Now, remember I shared with you the print on demand. I Am Extraordinary was a logo that I created. Look at the products that I put them on. A bag, everybody loves bags, and a drawstring bag. So there were different things that I could have done. You don't want to put it on everything. You just want to introduce a little bit of products and see how they flow. Okay. So that is Shopify for you. Which ebook for starting your business? Definitely How to Start Your Business and Get It Funded. That is the first book that all entrepreneurs should start with, because it gives you inside the step-by-step guidance on what you need to do after you started your LLC. Because people are not knowing that you should have a phone number, a business phone number. Here it is right here. Start your own business and get it funded. People think, well, I can just use my address. Just put it on here and just keep it easier. Well, I want you to think about, what business do you know has a personal address? Do you want people just rolling up on your house? Because it's public knowledge. So you have to have a virtual address so that it separates you from where you lay your head. And you don't want people, hey, this t-shirt, I saw this address online. Is this where I return the shirt? You don't want people showing up at your property like that. So a virtual address is needed. I show you the places and the helpful places where you can go to get your virtual address. I show you the places to get your phone number. Your cell phone is not a business number. Your cell phone is not a business number. So I show you the places that you can go to, like Freedom Voice, that you can get a 1-800 number or a business line. That still is forwarded to my cell phone. I know the difference of when the number is coming in from my business. All right. Also, you need to build your business credit. So all of those steps in there are needed so that you know that your business is set up properly. It's not a hobby anymore. If you want to treat it that way, that's cool, but you've got to be able to stand out when you're trying to get business done. Stripe, Square, PayPal are valid merchant places that you can go to receive money. Zelle, not Cash App. We're not doing that. That's what I do with my girlfriend. Hey, here's mine split for dinner or something like that. Or here's money for clothes or something. But Cash App is not what you want to rely on for your business transactions. Stripe, Square, PayPal for business. So those kind of things are set up. Also, when you're trying to apply for a business credit score, I show you the different tiers of what accounts you may want to attach to first. Everything goes in order. Tier 1 creditors, tier 2 vendors, tier 3 and tier 4. So for you to get the bigger lines of credit, you got to start with Quill, Uline, and order some stuff on there to start building your business credit score, because that's totally different from your personal credit score. Score goes up 0 to 100 for business. For personal, it's anywhere from 300 to 850, two different scores. So I show you in that book also, Gwen, how you can get your credit score started under your business. Yeah, PayPal acts crazy at times, but for the most part, my accounts are attached to Stripe for business transactions. But yeah, PayPal is, because when people have chargebacks, it could affect your PayPal account. It could affect any of them if you have too many of them. But either way, the purpose is get something other than Cash App. All right, so let's finish things out. If anybody had any questions about what we talked about tonight. Linktree, go get it for free. It's linktr.ee. Get it, it's free. You can set up as many links as you want. You can have your affiliate links that are on here. You can have your website on here. You can pretty much just have your social media on here. You can have your ebook attached to here if you want as well for sale. So this is a great clean landing page where you can direct people. You can have your appointment calendar on here. So all of this is on here. Here's one thing that you know, these are the type of things that you forget, the small things. If you do need to schedule an appointment with me, please do so. Putting things together needs a special friend. And sometimes you may think, okay, I think I got it, but let's put it all together. So schedule a free 15-minute consultation so we can at least see what's needed. You're missing this, or maybe you need to add this in. All right, so schedule an appointment with me so that we can put it all together for you. Again, if you want to shop, get some books, get some education, get that today, because starting tomorrow, that holiday discount goes away. So I'm sorry, holiday is the discount code, and it will be in place from Wednesday until Monday. Holiday. You got it. Okay. Oh, just remember everything that we had shared about. Once you get developed in what you're supposed to be doing, you can help deliver other people. You can't lead others if you're not going in the straight line. There will be times that you zigzag, but if you are continuously zigzagging, no one's going to follow you. So make sure that these tips that we talked about, it's not just about the money. It's about you. First of all, find your purpose. What are you supposed to be doing? And one of these things may resonate with you most, where it may be Rover is the best thing for you. And you're going to make that the best side hustle ever. You're making a few $1,000s a month in addition to your job, doing what you love. But if you're not passionate about dogs, then doing Rover is a moot point. It's not something that's going to be a check mark for you. You understand? So some of these things will resonate with you, and some things you're saying, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Every person goes through different seasons, and your season right now may be, I'm open to something new. All right. I'm still working my job. I'm still happy there. But because of inflation going on, because of what's going on in the economy, I have to beat inflation. I can't get mad at the blueberry cost. I can't get mad at the chicken wing cost. I can't get mad. I have to just, if you can't beat it, create it. You got to create your own lane. And here, everything that I shared with you, depending on your style of work, it could be nothing per month, or it could be a few $1,000s extra per month in that arena. Just pick one. Just pick one. And share with me, which one did you choose and which one do you need help getting off the ground? So schedule some time with me for sure, and then we can certainly make sure that we get whatever you've developed out there so that you can help and deliver other people. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. Next week, we're definitely going to have a final 2022 episode, and it's going to be focusing on how you can make profits online. All next week, we're just going to be talking about how you can make profits online. I'm just going to have that last show for that. December, I'm taking off, and then I'll be back in January for some more. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. Spend some amazing time reflecting on you, and have some crazy times with your family as well. Okay. Don't talk about uncle. Don't talk about cousin too bad. That's just the way they're zigzagging right now. But don't you worry about that. You love them up and you eat that mac and cheese anyway. I'll see you next week, everyone.